All right, let's just jump right in. We are on the edge of a really massive shift in how we all shop online. I mean, we're moving way beyond just simple clicks and filling up a cart into a world where your AI doesn't just help you choose, it actually does the buying for you. Today, we're diving into the rise of the AI shopper.
So, here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we're going to explore why this is being called the next big e-commerce revolution. Then, we'll look at how AI is changing from a simple advisor into an actual doer. After that, we'll peek under the hood and see how this stuff actually works. And finally, the most important part, what does this all mean for you?
So let's start with this one big question. I mean, think about it. Right now, you might ask an AI for recommendations for new headphones. But imagine just telling your AI assistant, find me the best noise-canceling headphones under $200, and buy them. Just like that. That's the future we're walking into.
And this whole idea, it actually has a name, agentic commerce, and it is a huge leap forward. We are talking about AI agents that are basically your personal shoppers, fully empowered to handle the entire purchase from start to finish. It's not just about making things easier, it's about delegating the entire chore of shopping.
Okay, so let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Why is this being called the next revolution in e-commerce? What really makes it so different from the online shopping we're all used to?
You know, this quote from a top executive at Visa, it really hits the nail on the head. For this whole vision to become a reality, everything, and I mean everything, comes down to one single, powerful word: trust. You have to trust the agent, sure, but so do the banks and the online stores. The entire financial world has to be on board for this to work.
Now, a revolution like this isn't going to happen overnight. It's more of an evolution, really. So in this next part, let's trace that journey through 4 clear stages, and we'll watch as AI goes from being a helpful advisor to a totally independent doer.
So here's the roadmap. We start with AI recommends, which is pretty much where we are today. Then we level up to AI initiates, where it gets more hands-on. After that is AI transacts, where the agent gets some real freedom. And finally, the future, AI orchestrates, where it starts managing really complex stuff for us.
Stage 1 is probably going to feel really familiar to you. You go to ChatGPT or some other AI and you ask for birthday gift ideas, and it spits out a nice little list with some links. It's a great advisor, a fantastic research assistant. It gives you ideas, but you're still the one doing all the work after that.
And here's the thing, people are already totally on board with this. A massive 92% of people who use AI for shopping advice say they actually like it and it makes finding things better. So this isn't a technology we're resisting, we're already embracing it, which is the perfect launchpad for everything that comes next.
And that leads us right into stage 2, AI initiates. This is where the AI takes the next big step. It doesn't just recommend something, it can go find it on a website, add it to your cart, and get everything all queued up. But, and this is super important, you are still the one who gives the final okay for the payment. So how does that even work? Well, one of the main ways is through something called browser automation. The AI agent is literally mimicking what you would do. It sees the screen, it finds the search bar, it types in the product, it finds the Add to Cart button, and it clicks it. It's kind of like having a digital ghost do all the boring parts for you. Now, what about the most important part? Security. When it's time to pay, the agent basically puts on a blindfold. It starts up what's called a private session, which means it can no longer see or record anything you're doing. That's when you step in to enter your card details yourself, all securely and privately. The agent does the legwork, you handle the sensitive info.
And there's more than one way to do this. We've talked about browser automation, but you also have integrated tools, where a store builds a plugin right into the AI chat. And there's a third way, where the AI platform itself acts kind of like a digital wallet. It takes your payment and then handles paying the store. So there are a few different paths to get this done.
Okay, this is where we really start to let go of the reins a little bit. In stage 3, AI transacts. Here, we give the agent some limited freedom to make purchases on its own, but, and this is key, only within strict rules that we set up. Think of it like giving your kid a $30 allowance. You set the limit, and they get to choose what to buy within that boundary.
And finally, we get to stage 4, AI orchestrates. This is the ultimate vision, the real game changer. Just imagine your flight gets delayed. Instead of that sinking feeling of dread, before you can even stress about it, your AI agent has already rebooked your connecting flight, changed your hotel reservation, and sorted out a new rental car, all while sticking to your budget. It becomes your personal logistics manager.
So that future sounds absolutely amazing, but how do we get there safely? This brings us to the most critical part of all, how it actually works.
Because, like we've been saying, this entire system is built on that one single thing: trust. And here's the key thing to understand. They aren't building some brand new, untested payment system. Agentic commerce is being built right on top of the same trusted global payment networks we all use every single day for billions of transactions. Companies like Visa are basically creating a special, secure on-ramp for AI agents to use this existing infrastructure.
This trust is built with a whole toolkit of security tech. First up is tokenization. This basically hides your real card number and gives the AI a temporary, one-time use code instead, so your details are always safe. Then there's authentication, using things like passkeys to prove it's really you giving the command. You also get to set specific instructions, like spending limits or which stores are okay to shop at. And maybe most importantly, you still have that same safety net of being able to dispute a charge if something goes wrong.
Okay, this all sounds really powerful, but let's bring it back home. What does it actually mean for your daily life? That brings us to our last section. What's in it for you? How is this going to impact the average person?
And this is really the central promise here: a perfect balance between amazing new conveniences and your complete control. On the one hand, your AI automatically finds and applies the best discount codes. Travel nightmares get sorted out for you. You could say goodbye to typing in your address and payment info over and over again. But on the other hand, you are always the boss. You set hard spending limits, you approve which stores your agent can use, and you always have the final say on any major purchase.
And the benefits of this really ripple out. For us as shoppers and travelers, it's all about saving time and money. For sellers, it means fewer people get frustrated and abandon their shopping carts, which means more sales. And for small businesses, an AI can act like an assistant that automatically reorders supplies when inventory gets low. It's really designed to be a win for everyone.
And this is the main takeaway here. This is not some far-off science fiction dream. A recent study found that almost 80% of the companies that actually handle payments for merchants believe the foundation for all of this is already in place. The tracks are already built. Now it's just a matter of getting the trains running on them.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. The technology is here, the system is getting ready. The only real question left is a personal one. What's the first tedious, time-consuming, or just plain annoying thing you're going to ask your AI shopping assistant to do for you?